Playlist 7 of 8 will have miscellaneous content. The purpose is to identify, discuss, at least terms, processes, and movements, which have anything to do with our potential. I will research these and welcome others to add additional information in the comment section. This channel is about creating a path to a higher self and a higher world. This path is often about learning, perspective. We should ask ourselves what we feel we need to improve, then to seek the answers as to how to better improve. An important first step is to ask ourselves how this can be done, to ask often. We then must be patient as the mind will continue to work on a solution. We should be confident an answer is coming. In the meantime, we can search for solutions that others have provided. Ask how others have a different and, more importantly, better perspective. Once we have an answer or answers, then we have to ask how to implement it, how to make it ours. I will look at the worlds of philosophy, spirituality, psychology, sociology, behavioral economics, science, performance, and others to understand a better perspective. This will be a personal quest as well. I hope you'll join me as I look for all that will expand our growth. Humanity has allowed itself throughout history to rely on a few to make changes, while we all should have been contributing significantly. Most of us fall short of our potential. We never ask why or are taught the tools for this. When a concept, term, movement, process is presented, I may or may not agree with it, but in the interest of growth, I present it. What can we gain by understanding it? We often fail to recognize genius or clarity. The genius and clarity may be small, but important and helpful to understand. In the interest of contributing to the world, to humanity, developing ourselves, we should have a constant devotion to learning. Our brains continue to develop throughout our life, but could do so much more if we continued to intentionally learn. It was thought up until the recent past that the brain was malleable or didn't develop beyond early youth. This has been disproved, and now it's known until death our brain is plastic or that it can change. The brain has enormous numbers of highways connecting thoughts, experiences, and ideas. Our brain's highways are called neural pathways. The more a neural pathway is used, the stronger it becomes. The easier it is for us to think in that way. A new thought or perspective builds a new neural pathway. At first, maybe more like a narrow dirt path, then with use to a paved road, and on to a highway. This is how habits, abilities, addictions, and so on come to life. This is how they become stronger. The same is true for positive and negative emotions. The severity of occurrence, especially deep emotions, can immediately create a superhighway. So, we can develop a smarter brain, a better memory, better problem-solving abilities, better emotions, simply by understanding a more productive perspective. Then building the neural pathway of how we wish to be. This may require time, patience, and resilience. Let's look to build better neural pathways, a better life. Please support the channel by subscribing and liking. YouTube lets others know about the channel when this is done. The next episode is the last of the 8 playlist. It is about how I relate to the channel, including some of my travel and survival adventures. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next episode.